Welcome to Football with Cheese. We have breaking news. The Green Bay Packers are trading Dontayvion Wicks to the Eagles in exchange for a 2026 fifth-round pick and a 2027 sixth-round pick. So Dontayvion Wicks, the wide receiver, goes to the Philadelphia Eagles and gets a one-year extension worth $12.5 million. So what do I think of this? Let's start with the Packers side. I figured they were going to trade either Wicks or Jaden Reed because there's just not enough targets to go around, and I know they want to feature Matthew Golden more, so they pretty much had to trade one of them. I would have preferred to trade Jaden Reed just because Wicks is typically healthier, and I think you can get more for Jaden Reed, but Jaden Reed is a better player than Dontayvion Wicks. So Green Bay probably thought, let's keep the better player and get what we can for Wicks. So that makes sense. The only thing with Reed is he might be the fourth option, and he is a free agent end of the year, and there's no way he'll stay if he's fourth in targets because Christian Watson, Matthew Golden, like I said, the rookie first-round pick last year is going to be featured, and Tucker Kraft's going to be back at some point coming off the torn ACL. So Jaden Reed might be pushed to the fourth option, and once again, you can get more for Jaden Reed than Wicks. So that's why I thought they'd trade Reed instead, but Wicks, I'm going to miss him. I know he had drop issues. I know he's inconsistent, but he's a really good route runner. And there were some games in the fourth quarter, late, he would come up with a big play. Just seemed like early and maybe even toward the middle of the season, Wicks was starting to break out. He was getting a lot of important snaps and targets on third and fourth down. And then Christian Watson came back, and he was just pushed to the number 4 wide receiver. So if you don't think you're going to re-sign him, yeah, get what you can for him. And there's no way Green Bay was going to give him a one-year, $12.5 million extension. I am surprised that the Eagles gave him that much. But let's talk about the Eagles side. A.J. Brown is probably going to be traded. It'll be after June 1st. I know some people think he'll eventually cave and stay there. It's just not working. So he will be traded at some point. And this protects the Eagles next year if they don't draft a receiver high, if the board doesn't fall that way. I do think they will take a receiver, one of their first 2 picks in the draft. Now, Wicks is not nearly the player A.J. Brown is. He's not as good as after catch. He's not as big. He doesn't have as good enough hands. But I think Wicks can be a good number 3 type receiver. You have Devontae Smith there. You still have Dallas Goedert. And like I said, I think they're going to take a receiver with their first or second picks. So this makes sense from the Eagles. I'm a little surprised they paid him that much. But what do you guys think in the comments? Who won this trade, the Packers, the Eagles? I like it for both teams because I really like Wicks, and Green Bay needed to add another pick in this draft. I'd like to see them trade down and add a few more because they do not have a first-round pick from the Micah Parsons trade, so they don't pick till 52 in this draft. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. Share this with anyone who loves football. I cover all 32 teams on this channel. Me and Mike, we do the Lights Out podcast every Tuesday night, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Link in the description. Check out these NFL prospect breakdown videos if you have not, and I'll see you in the next one.